Osaka and Kyoto are two of the most popular cities in Japan, aside from Tokyo. Today, we are taking a Shinkansen bullet train over to Osaka. It is one of the most comfortable and fast ways to get there, but sometimes the process can feel a little bit overwhelming.
Yeah, so we're going to give you all the tips that you need to ensure that your trip is as stress-free as possible. So let's get into it.
First things first, there are three different kinds of Shinkansen that run on the Tokaido line from Tokyo to Osaka. We are taking the Nozomi line.
Yeah, the Nozomi line is the fastest Shinkansen. It takes about 2 hours and 30 minutes to get from Tokyo to Osaka. And just be mindful that it's not covered by the JR Pass though.
The Hikari line is a great balance between speed and cost. It takes about 3 hours and it is fully covered by the JR Pass.
And the last one you should know about is the Kadama line. This one takes the most amount of time. It takes about 4 hours because it stops at every station along the way. But listen, if you're balling on a budget, this might be the one that you want to go for because it's the most affordable. So all in all, make sure to plan your trip based on your schedule and your budget.
If speed is a priority and you don't have a JR Pass, then yeah, the Nozomi is probably going to make the most sense. But if not, then the Hikari is probably going to be your best bet.
So you have a couple options on where to buy your Shinkansen tickets. It's way more convenient to buy your tickets online just to save you time. So the options are JR Central, Klook, and the SmartX app. And you want to buy it online just so you can plan ahead and you don't have to wait for the long lines. Also, another pro tip is to make sure you reserve your seats during really high travel seasons, like during the cherry blossom season or golden week, because those two seats tend to fill up very quickly. So you want to secure your spot as soon as you can.
So for a smooth and stress-free Shinkansen ride, make sure to arrive at the station early. Tokyo Station and the other major stations can get very busy, and you're going to want to make sure to find your platform. Not to mention, the trains leave exactly on time. Our train ride was for 12 o'clock. At 12 o'clock, as soon as on the dot, we were moving. So if you think you're going to be able to run, it's not going to happen. Just come on time.
Although the Shinkansens are very spacious, there isn't a lot of space for luggage. They do have some overhead compartments where you can put like a small carry-on or a book bag or something. But I do see some people that are traveling with the very large suitcases, and that is just going to take up your leg room, and you're going to want to stretch out and relax. So pack light. Also, you have a couple options to grab a couple snacks before you get on the train, like a warm bento box. But because we were filming for you guys, we totally forgot to rack up on snacks. So now that you finished all the hustle and bustle and you're finally ready to relax on the train, if you want to see Mount Fuji going from Tokyo to Osaka, we advise you to sit on the right side. That way you can look out the window and get a nice view of Mount Fuji, especially if it's a sunny day. You are going to want to see it for yourself.
If you do end up having some oversized luggage, there is an area in between the train cars where you can rent some space for oversized luggage. And if you reserve the seats at the back of a car, there's space behind where you can store luggage also. So for a 2.5 hour train ride, the seats are definitely comfortable. There's enough space for you to kind of stretch out, do what you need to do. The seats recline as well too. There are tray tables and then there is Wi-Fi. The only thing is, we could not connect to the Wi-Fi. Couldn't connect on the phone or the laptop. So it did say if it's busy, there's a lot of people on the train, the service may not work, and lo and behold.
I also wanted to talk about the restrooms on the train really quick. In true Japanese fashion, the restrooms are very clean. There's a bidet and it doesn't smell or anything. You don't have to worry about that. So if you have to go, you'll be fine. I am not the type of person that likes to use public restrooms, but hey, when you gotta go, you gotta go. And thankfully, the restrooms on the Shinkansen are very clean. Osaka is a city that perfectly blends innovation, incredible energy, and nightlife. If you're planning a trip to Japan, then it definitely needs to be in your itinerary.
Whether it's your first time visiting Osaka or you're revisiting for more, this energetic city is going to leave you wanting to stay longer. Let's get into it. Our first stop is the Glico sign in Dotonbori, one of Osaka's most iconic landmarks. This giant neon sign of a running man has been a symbol of Osaka's vibrant spirit for decades.
So if you're looking for the perfect spot to take pictures, this is where you need to be. Whether you visit during the day or at night, the Glico sign is the ultimate backdrop for your Osaka trip photos.
Visit at night when the neon lights are at their brightest. It's going to be a sight you won't forget.
This area in Dotonbori is always buzzing with energy, packed with street performers, shops, and food stalls serving up classics like takoyaki. This is how you know you finally arrived in Osaka.
So the plan/itinerary for tonight is to come with a hungry stomach, check, and let the smells and aromas of the street food guide us and eat. That's it. So as you know, Osaka and Dotonbori in particular is a foodie lover's dream. So we came here looking for some street food. As we were walking by, the aromas from these chicken skewers, oh my goodness, it smells so good, and we cannot wait to dig in and try some because we hungry.
Sure am. You can have the first bite. What is that, asparagus?
I don't know, it was some kind of vegetable, but it tastes really good. It was seasoned really well. But time for the star of the show. Very tender and very juicy. Seasoned really well.
I could tell that it was going to be good because they had it seasoning or sitting and marinating, so I knew it was going to be a good one.
And then she put some sauce on top of it too. That's very, very good.
It has a nice smoky flavor to it. This was 1,000 yen, by the way. I don't want to get too full though because there's so much to eat out here, so. Right now we're waiting in line to try one of my favorite Japanese desserts. We've been in Japan for about like a week or two and I've been craving it ever since we got here. I love it. So hold on, let me show you. So I've been waiting forever to try this. Not to try it, but to eat it again. Let's get into it. So yum. So if you're the type of person that doesn't like super sweet treats, this is perfect because the mochi is not overly sweet. There's the red bean paste inside. And the fresh strawberry. It's the best. You guys have to try it. We had to make a quick pit stop at Family Mart because you definitely need cash when you come here. Most of the stands only accept cash, but if you don't have enough, you can definitely stop at one of the convenience stores like Family Mart and go to the ATM and get your cash. So come prepared because we did it. We ran out of cash quick. If you're a fan of dumplings, then gyozas are definitely a must try. If you are in Japan, if I could pick it up. Super slippery. Okay, let's give it a go. It's good. So shopping in Japan is always a moment, but Don Quijote always takes it to the next level. It's a little overwhelming in here because everybody's here and the aisles are super tiny, but you could definitely go home with some souvenirs if you come here.
This massive store is packed with a little bit of everything: snacks, souvenirs, cosmetics, even electronics. So whatever you're looking for when you're coming to Japan, come to Don Quijote, you will definitely find it.
So keep watching because we're going to show you some of the things that you might want to pick up while you're here in this store. So Don Quijote has a little bit of everything. I'm going to show you what we picked up so far. We got some Hershey's cookies and cream with strawberry on the inside. I've never seen anything like this. We don't have this in the States, so we had to pick it up. My favorite matcha Kit Kats. Have to get these. Kit Kats are just good in general, but if you love matcha, pick these up. Also got a couple little souvenirs from my family. This is supposed to be like a pot set. It grows a plant, so hopefully it actually grows. And they also have skincare. The skincare here is a bomb. Just take your time because there's a lot. Do your research before you come. I picked up some eye cream, and this is for my mom, this toner stuff, because she loves this. I'm not done yet though, so let's keep going.
And if you're a Pokemon fan, then Don Quijote has definitely got you covered. There's a whole bunch of figurines, Pokeballs, a whole bunch of Pokemon stuff, so you'll have everything that you need here.
Well, we made it to the electronics area. There's a bunch of stuff here, from blow dryers to razors. Literally, they have everything.
Don't forget, when you shop at Don Quijote, there is a special tax-free checkout line. Be sure to utilize that and bring your passport so you won't have any issues.
So it's getting pretty late here in Dotonbori. It's around 11:45 at night, and although the shops are closing surprisingly, thankfully we found a ramen shop here that was still open, and we are very hungry from all that walking around. I know it looked like we were eating a lot, but we're still hungry. So we ordered some ramen. I got spicy ramen. Lavon got chicken noodle ramen or something like that, and I had some kimchi. I'll show you guys. It looks very good.
So for the 2 bowls of ramen, kimchi, fried rice, and 2 drinks, the total came out to 3,000 yen. Thought that was a pretty good deal. Cannot wait to dig in. Like Irene said, we are starving. So let's get into it. This is exactly what we needed. It's a little cold here in Dotonbori. Nice, hearty, warm bowl of chicken noodle soup ramen.
Spicy ramen isn't something I usually go for, but tonight I was feeling a little brave. Thankfully, this bowl of ramen isn't overly spicy. It just has the right amount of kick, not to the point where I'm like sweating, but my nose is running though, so it is a little spicy, but it's pretty good. I'd give it like a 6 out of 10. I've had some pretty good ramen in my day, so it's kind of hard to beat. But this is giving what it needs to give right now.
So when you're coming to Osaka, everybody knows about Dotonbori, and rightfully so, because that is really kind of the lifeblood of the city. But Shinsekai is another really popular area that is absolutely worth visiting and putting on your itinerary. It's very similar. It's a popular district with tons of street food and shops and just beautiful sights. Not to mention Sutentaku Tower, which you see right behind us. It is beautiful, especially at night. So I'd recommend coming at night so you can see it glowing. It's really beautiful. So some popular things to do in the area, there is Spa World, and we would have visited if we didn't already go to Tokyo Toyosu Manyu Club. There's also Zao Fishing Restaurant, which we visited the first time we came to Osaka, as well as Akira Sushi, and plenty of other restaurants as well too. So there's no shortage of things to do over here. So while I do recommend coming here to visit in the nighttime when Sutentaku Tower is glowing and gleaming and looking stunning in the background, just be advised that most things do close early over here. So if you're looking to do any shopping or things like that, you're going to want to come earlier in the day.